Hey there, Leo. Healing Grasshopper here to do your first week in January reading, the 1st through the 8th, 2006. This is not our first, this is our first card. Hmm. It's interesting how the Six of Cups is coming out a lot for this week, this month. Um, all right, hold on. Let's get the look at the tower too. It's coming out a lot too. Okay. This is ideals coming to fruition quickly. This is like all of your pipe dreams that you hold in the back of your mind that you hope will happen, but you don't think they will, um, that are coming to the forefront in your life, and not just one. Um, it's like a bunch of them that's coming towards you, um, in thought or or action. So that means like pipe dreams that, like I said, are in the back of your mind are seem attainable now. And then another ideal comes along and presents itself to you. And there's a sentiment here of, oh my gosh, what is happening? Right? But then we have, to make things interesting, a tower. And for a lot of the other signs, the tower was showing up in prominent places, like in the center of the reading, in the beginning, or whatever. But anyway, this is like this is being brought about by a tower, but because of the positioning, I'm not feeling like this is going to be that big of a tower, because this is almost like, and by the way, this is disruption is going to happen. But it's also like what you hold in your heart is going to be much stronger than whatever you are being put through. And what are you being put through? Some kind of situation that you have no control over. That's like disruptive and happens suddenly. Something that you didn't see coming. That's orchestrated by the universe to course correct you. Justice. You have balance here. We'll see if that's really reversed, because my jumpers like to come out upside down. Doesn't mean that they're necessarily reversed. We'll see. What's the third card in this line? Well, are these ours? Neither of them? So fumble. Sorry. Okay. First. not reversed. Justice in the Tower came out for my last reading too. It's interesting how the signs will have similar things happening, which is a testament to how astrology is really real. I'm not an astrologer, but um, and I don't know what the general atmosphere is. But what I'm saying is that everyone seems to be put in somewhat. Everyone by all of the signs seem to be going through the same sort of things in any given moment because that's what the general atmosphere is. And it's reflected in the cards, um, which is always really interesting to me. Um, so, yeah, Tower and Justice came out for Cancer too. What this is saying is that this is an assurance that this disruption in your life that's going to happen this week is there for the greater good and is going to balance out. Because when a tower is happening, it feels like everything is out of balance, catastrophic and confusing and startling. Um, but then it's over, and you're like, oh, okay, it's balancing out and bringing needed change. But that always happens afterward. In the moment, we're usually not thinking that way. Queen of Wands is optimistic. She is the Pollyanna in the deck. Um, for those of you who don't know Pollyanna, she's a Disney character. I don't know that she was created by Disney. I think it's an older story than Disney, but Disney did a movie of it. But um, it's about a little girl who I'm not going to spoil it for you. You should see that movie. It's a cute movie. But a little girl who loses her father and she goes to live with her aunt, and she really surprises the entire community by constantly displaying her optimism. And everyone's like scratching their heads, like, this little girl lost her father. She's so happy, you know? Um, it's because she had a huge spiritual connection. And um, she would always tell people, my father always told me to look on the bright side and to be glad of things and that kind of thing. So that's her story, and I won't tell you how it ends, but it's all about having a positive outlook in life. And that is Queen of Wands thoroughly. The sunflowers that she has surrounding her is about optimism. And she faces everything, no matter how difficult, with optimism, like Pollyanna. So we have a developing diagonal line here with hold on to your dreams and your ideals and have a positive outlook in the face of adversity. Ooh, wait for them to be yours. Are these yours? Both of them? Fabulous. Okay. I believe we're starting with temperance here. Ooh, not reversed. Okay, very good. Temperance under justice. is about balance. But the reason why temperance is coming out under justice is because spirit is emphasizing the fact that you have a hand in creating that balance. Things are going to right itself in the end because, by the way, the tower, I think I mentioned that the tower is created by the universe, right? You don't have control. We don't have control as human souls over a tower. This is the universe acting on your behalf, right? And justice is talking about balance that's being brought about by the universe as well. Both acts of the universe. But here we have our part in this, right? I'm not sure if was that this reading or the previous reading? 'Cause the previous reading got the tower too. And anyway, I'm forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but um, excuse me, the astrological, not astrological, the atmosphere, and I also um use the same story for astrology is the reason why I said astrological. Um, the tower is very much like astrology in the way that the universe sets the atmosphere, right? And some people who don't understand astrology are like, oh, I don't believe in astrology because we have free will and, you know, but astrology doesn't dictate how things are going to go for you in your life. It just talks about a forecast, just like the weather, right? We have a choice how we're going to maneuver in that atmosphere, but the universe sets the tone, just the way the universe controls the weather. We don't have any control over whether it's going to rain or not, which I think I was talking about to you, or maybe it was Cancer. Um, because Cancer got a lot of the same cards and got Tower. Um, but the universe is gonna orchestrate things in the background, your atmosphere, and it's talking here about uh, a creation of a disruption, and then universe balancing it out. That things will are being are being demolished for a reason to bring you balance, but you're going to need to meet the universe halfway. So that um if your mindset is imbalanced, like you're trying to over control things, that kind and you have an overly pessimistic view of things, it can set the tone for your manifestation, right? But if you're thinking positively and you are thinking about things rationally instead of panicking, that can steer your outlook in a more positive direction. So you've got when you create that balance in your life. So, by the way, let's follow through with that. In the moment of this disruption and being startled by the disruption, whatever it is, in the moment, you've got to not panic and remind yourself that things are happening for you and not to you, and that you have faith that things are going to work out in the end. And that is going to lead you towards a win. the Nine of Wands here. And to abundance, the Ten of Pentacles. This is the first time we're seeing the Ten of Pentacles this year in 2026. So good for you, Leo. And in a prominent place here towards the end of your reading, this is somewhat outcome like here. So here is the Eight of Cups, the Be Your Own Hero card, I call it, right? This person has chosen to leave these upright cups here. These upright cups were serving him to a degree, but he knows that there's something missing here. So he is going to leave these cups and go out and find what he knows will be better for him, right? So this is the sentiment that I am talking about you taking on here with the Temperance card and the Queen of Wands. This is having faith that there's something better coming to you and being brave enough to close out your past. And that is what you're going to need to carry with you through this tower. And seeing things being demolished and saying, okay, it's time to leave that behind now, onward and upward is what this is saying. Okay, Leo? And I have a strong feeling, yeah, no. I have a strong feeling yeah, there's no clarification for you, Leo. It's very, very straightforward here. You're going to have something happen this week that's not going to be feel like the greatest in the moment, but is going to set you in the right direction and lead you towards something that's going to bring you something good. So just use your courage that only a Leo has, Leo the lion. Use your courage to lead you forward. Okay, Leo? I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Talk to me. I will be there. I answer every single one, and not just with a heart. I really do talk to you. So if you talk to me, I'm there to reciprocate. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. Um, it's a quick gesture. It costs you nothing, but really does help me out. So please do so. Don't forget to click the notification bell because you don't want to miss out on everything coming at you in this month. I wasn't here in the month of December, but January, I'm here. You're gonna have monthly, yearly, weekly bonus and maybe some other things, some timeless maybe if I have time. Timeless readings. Check those out in the playlist. I have lots of timeless uh, readings. And speaking of the playlist, have a look because I've made some convenient playlists for you. You have a Leo playlist and several others. Choose one. Put it on autoplay and have it on as background noise while you're doing your daily tasks and while you're winding down in bed and while you're sleeping because that also helps the channel grow too. Watch hours are everything to help a channel grow, so I would really appreciate it. Thank you in advance. I love all my Leos. I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.